In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make money online in the next few days, even if you're over 40, 50, 60, 70, or even 80. I'm also going to give you a sneak peek inside my accounts so far for this month to show you how much I've made doing what I'm going to teach you in this video, and we're only halfway through the month. So stick around for that. And if you stick with me on this video, I'm going to show you a fantastic way that you can get a massive advantage, a big leg up to make this whole thing a lot easier for you. So make sure you watch the video all the way through because I've got some really juicy goodies for you today. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Trevor Carr. I'm based in the UK. I'm a family man. I've got a wife, 2 kids, 2 dogs, a cat, and 5 chickens. And I live in a beautiful place in the countryside, surrounded by fields, and have a lovely, lovely life. But it wasn't always that way. I started this in 2017 when I was 50 and broke. I was in a desperately bad position and I needed to make a lot of money very quickly to get me out of that hole that I found myself in. And doing what I'm going to show you today was able to do that for me. So if you do pay attention to this video, I think you're going to see that you can actually really genuinely make money online doing this stuff. And I'm going to show you step by step in layman's terms what you need to do so that you can follow along very easily with me here today. Now, I want to say to you, it doesn't matter if you think like, oh, well, I can't do this, it's easy for you, Trev, or anything like that. It doesn't matter what your background is, because this is going to be super easy for you to follow and super easy for you to implement, so you can actually give this a go, give it a try and see if it works for you. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to work for you. Now, what I'd like to say to you at this stage as well is, in the comments below, just say to me, Trev, I'm going to give this a go. That's a fantastic way to give you a little bit of commitment from you, all right? Put a bit of skin in the game and kind of tell yourself that you are actually going to do this, because it's really easy, isn't it, for us to watch these kind of videos and think, oh yeah, that looks good, I'll give that a go, but we don't do it. You know, life gets in the way and we end up just going off and doing what we always do. But if you do something different, then you might get some different results. And if you've ever tried to make money online, then I know that what I'm going to show you today actually works. And if you do it, you actually can make some genuine money. And you'd be surprised as well how much money you can make, because I'm not going to show you something that is going to give you, like, I don't know, 5 pence an hour or something, or you do a full day's work and you get $5. I'm going to show you something that has the ability, it's not guaranteed, but has the ability to generate several $100s in a day. All right, and not just once. And if you follow this process and you rinse and repeat, then there's no reason why eventually you can't get to several $100s a day every single day. You know, that is absolutely achievable. Now, look, I'm not saying that you're going to do that straight out the gate. I want to keep things real here, but I'm telling you that this stuff actually works. All right, so make sure you watch everything in here and absolutely give it a go. And let me know in the comments below that you're going to do that. Now, if you've enjoyed any of my videos or you're enjoying this video, please help me to help you. Give this video a thumbs up now. Just go and click that little thumbs up. It makes such a difference. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just go ahead, subscribe so you don't miss any of the content coming up. So hit subscribe, hit that little notification bell and select all. And then every time I upload some free content, some training like this, you'll get a notification and you won't miss it. So go ahead and do that now. It really does make a big difference to me and it enables me to continue doing this sort of stuff for you. Right, now that's done, let's get stuck in. So let's look at some of the juicy stuff, shall we? I told you that I was going to give you a sneak peek into my accounts. Here we are in one of my Warrior Plus accounts, and you can see that in my affiliate stats, right? So that's affiliate commissions. So it's all profit, and this is making money from other people's products, all right? Very interesting and simple stuff. You'll see so far for this month, so that's from the 1st of April to the 16th of April. So we're about halfway through. I've done just under 5 grand. That's not bad. And if you'll see that just 2 promotions alone, so 2 different offers that I promoted this month. One of them was made 2,782. The other one's made 1,452. Got another one here that made nearly $600 and 123, and some like random ones that came through. So that's one of my Warrior Plus accounts, okay? And if we take a look inside my wallet, you'll see that I've withdrawn so far nearly 3 grand. I've made so far, again, nearly 5 grand. You can see up here that I've got $1,500 ready to come out and a further $1,600 pending. So that's all good. Over on my JVZoo account, again this month, so on my vendor accounts, I've made $787 so far this month. And if we go to Hold on, let's just get rid of this. All right. If we go to this month for the affiliate dashboard, let's see, I've made a further $640 there as well. And just come over to my number 2 account, my Warrior Plus number 2 account. You can see I've made nearly $500,000 in total. And so far this month on that one, I have made a further, just wait for that to load, $668 there. Now look, I'm not saying that you're going to make as much money as I've made that I've just showed you there in like a couple of weeks. All right, what I am saying though is that you can do this, and I want you to know that you can do this. I don't want you to watch this and think, yeah, all right, looks good, but I'm not sure, because you absolutely can do this. All right, remember to give me in the comments below, say, Trev, I'm going to do this. Put some skin in the game, give some commitment from you, because that's going to make the difference up there. But you can absolutely do this. Now, I just showed you those figures not to show off, but just to demonstrate that I'm doing what I'm teaching. All right, I'm in the trenches on a daily basis. I say in the trenches, it doesn't take much work. So it's not actually quite in the trenches, as you're going to see. So now let's get stuck in. I actually want to say something, and that is, look, you know, I started this video off saying it doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 60, etc. right? I'm 57 years old. I didn't start this until I was 50 and broke. So if I can do this, you can do this. Now, if you're 40 and below, of course you can absolutely do it. All right, it's great.
You know, I wish I'd have started this when I was in my 20s. Oh my God, I would be absolutely minted.
But you know, if you're below 40, of course you can do this. But this, what I'm saying is, if you are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I don't want you to think that, well, that's it. You know, what can I do? I've got nothing to offer. You absolutely have. And people like people. All right. So there's going to be something about you that people like, and that is going to come across in what you do. So I don't want to hear, oh, Trev, easy for you. You know, I'm too old and all that. Look at me. I'm no spring chicken. Oh, that's very kind of you. So you can do this, all right? Doesn't matter your age, gender, background, whether you've got any tech experience, design experience. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. None of it matters. You can do this, okay? Now, in a nutshell, what we're going to learn here today is how to make money as an affiliate, making affiliate commissions. And there are so many benefits to that. If you're just starting out making money online, it's the way that I definitely recommend you go. So the thing is this, as an affiliate, you don't have to do all the stuff that a vendor has to do, but you still get paid the money, all right? So if you find an offer to promote, you have what's called an affiliate link. That's your special link. Anyone that clicks on that link and makes a purchase, you get paid an affiliate commission, all right? All you have to do is get someone to click on that link. I mean, you can pre-sell it, you know, you can advise them why it might be a good thing to buy once they get through to the sales page. But once they've gone through to the sales page, then the vendor has taken care of everything. The vendor has created the sales page, right? They've created the product, they've branded it, you know, they've got the branding, the graphics. On the sales page, they've created the sales video, they've put all the sales copy in, they've put all the buy buttons on the page. You don't have to do any of that. None of that at all. They've set up the funnel, so when somebody buys the front end, they get upgraded to the next upgrade and the next upgrade. They've done all that. You don't have to do that. They take care of support. You don't have to do that. They take care of delivering the product. You don't have to do that, right? As an affiliate, you really don't do much at all apart from get people to click that link and buy. And that is the goal here. All right, so it's really not complicated, and it's the very best way to start out if you want to really make money online, genuinely make money online. And I discovered this very early on when I was looking, you know, I desperately needed to make money, and I discovered affiliate marketing, and then I went on to become a vendor. All right, so that's definitely, and that, look, if you'd like to take things to the next level and you'd like to scale things up, then below this video, you'll see my free training. Take that free training, all right? Just there's a link below this video. Go and take that free training. It's not going to cost you anything but your time, but that's going to show you the possibilities of this business going forward. So yeah, do that when you can. Link below this video. Now, quite often people are concerned about, well, how do I get paid? And it's really, really simple. What I'm going to show you today are two platforms. One of them is called Warrior Plus, the other one is called JVZoo. And both of those platforms act a little bit differently. They do things differently, but ultimately they collect your commissions and then they get paid out to your whatever you want, your bank, your PayPal. So for example, with Warrior Plus, all of your commissions go into your Warrior Plus wallet, and then you go to your wallet, and once a week you're able to withdraw from your wallet. You saw my wallet there earlier on, right? So you can withdraw to your PayPal account, and if you do that, That's instant. Or you can withdraw to your bank, and that can sometimes take a couple of days to process when you do that. So I would recommend, if you've got a PayPal account, that you, with Warrior Plus, you withdraw to your PayPal, and then you can instantly withdraw to your bank account straight after that. All right. Now with JVZoo, it's even easier. JVZoo literally just pay you out into your bank account every 3 or 4 days. So the money for me from JVZoo just keeps coming in. You know, I get an email says we have just released this money, or we've just sent you this money, and then a couple of days later it comes into my bank account and it just keeps flowing. So it's all good. So that's how you get your money, very, very simply. So we mentioned funnels just now, and you know, just to give you a little bit of the terminology, I told you I'd give you this in layman's terms, so I'm not going to use too much terminology, but the main product is often referred to as the front end, and that's sometimes shortened to FE. All right. So we typically have the front end, and then there'll be OTO1, that's one time offer 1, and then OTO2, OTO3, OTO4. OTO just means upgrade, and it all happens seamlessly. It's automatic. So somebody buys the front end, main product, the page that they get taken to is not to access that product, it's to be presented with the first upgrade. And you as the affiliate, typically, you would get 100% commissions on the front end, and then 50% commissions all the way through the funnel. Now, I'm going to tell you this, right? It's not unusual to have somebody buy a $7.95 product and you end up making $1,000. All right, that doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen. It can certainly happen that they take a $7.95 product and you end up making a few $100s. All right, that is actually quite achievable. And I'm going to show you in this video today the steps you need to take in order to put yourself in the position to be able to enjoy those results. Okay, so we looked at Warrior Plus. Now you're going to need to get yourself a Warrior Plus account if you don't already have one. It's free to get your account, but you will need to get verified as an affiliate, and you just have to fill in a few details and pay $5 one time. All right, now that's pretty much the only money that you've got to spend in order to do what I'm going to show you today. Right, and that one-time verification means that you become a verified affiliate on the Warrior Plus platform, and so you can promote any of the offers on Warrior Plus. All right, so number one, get yourself a Warrior Plus account. Number two, you're going to want to get yourself a ScreenPal account. Now, ScreenPal, I've used this for years, right? And it used to be called Screencast-O-Matic. Now you'll see over here that there is a free version, and a lot of times people think, no, I'm going to spend some money, and all that. You don't have to, all right, unless you want to. When it comes to starting this, certainly when I started out, I didn't want to spend any money. I needed to make money. So I didn't want to be focusing on like, oh, I need the best this and the best that. So I went everything as cheap as possible, and I probably did a couple of $100,000 with the free version of Screencast-O-Matic, now called ScreenPal. So there's no reason why you can't do that. These are the limits. You get a 15-minute recording limit. You're not going to be recording longer than 15 minutes, trust me. You know, not to begin with. You also have, on the free account, you're going to get, I think there's a watermark saying, you know, created by ScreenPal. Other than that, if you go for Deluxe, $4 a month, it's not a lot of money, so it's very, very cheap, but certainly you can start with the free account. At this stage as well, I'd like to say, you know, what I've got here is a webcam. What I used a little bit earlier for the intro was my DSLR camera, but you don't need that, all right? The webcam that I've got here as well is an HD cam, but I started with a 720p cam that cost about 20 quid. All right, so about $25. That's all you need. You can even use, I've got my laptop here, you can even use the camera in your laptop. The most important thing is, don't get yourself hung up on, right, so I need the best mic, and the mic I used as well in the 720p webcam, I used the mic in that, all right? So, you know, don't think, oh, I need a fancy mic, I need a fancy camera, I need a fancy chair, I need a fancy desk and all that. No, don't spend any money. Let's make some money first, all right? So number two, get yourself a ScreenPal account. Number three, get yourself a JVZoo account. Verification on that, I think, is also $5. So, you know, we're not talking about a lot of money. It's like you're going to be investing $10 for the two platforms, okay? And again, that's going to enable you to get paid out and to get your commissions and all that kind of stuff. So JVZoo account is what you need, thirdly. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to a site called Muncheye.com. And this is the calendar where people will list all of their launches. And that's where we as affiliates will go to find out who we are going to promote. All right. Now you will notice that on any given day there are multiple launches. So as I record this, 16th of April, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 launches today. And then tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 launches tomorrow. And then the day after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 launches there. And then 1 on the 19th. And then quite a few on the 20th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 20th. This goes on and on and on. All right. So there's never any like trouble with like, oh, I've got nothing to promote as an affiliate. I can't find something that I can make affiliate commissions from, because you're always going to find that there are multiple launches. So on the left hand side we've got the big launches, on the right hand side we've got the all launches. To begin with, just focus on the all launches, because the big launches do tend to have a lot of competition, but some of those can pay out some really decent money. So you know, as time goes on you can move over to the left hand side a little bit, but to begin with we're going to stick with the all launches. Now using the strategy that I'm going to teach you today, it probably would be best if we didn't choose launches that were happening today, so whenever the day is that you're looking at Muncheye, but we went a little bit forward. The only thing we're going a little bit forward is that quite often the launches aren't ready yet. So we're going to go forward to the 20th, because there's quite a few there, wasn't there? And we'll just open up this one first of all. So open up this and we can see it says JV page there. So this is looking good. I'm going to click on that for the JV page, and on the JV page we get all the information that's going to help us to make our affiliate commissions. So you can see we've got the demo video, bonuses, swipes, launch doc and funnel. So the demo video, if we open that, here's a demo video. How you can use this as an affiliate is, remember we've got Screen Power. Well, Screen Power we're going to use to record our screen. Now you record your screen. You can either just go through the sales page and talk about what's on the sales page and the benefits, etc. Or you could use parts of the demo video. And the thing about the demo video that's useful is, if it's software, it will quite often give you a look inside the software. So if we open up this video a bit larger, if I just go through and see if it's got, yeah, here we go. So you can see here what's happening is the demo video is taking the viewer through the actual members area. All right, now that's something that you can do. You can keep the volume down on that video and you can just speak over the top of that. And then that way, it's like you're inside the members area, but you're doing the voiceover for what's going on. That's another way that you can do this. I'm going to show you some really simple ways today that we can actually get people to get eyes on the offer. But anyway, this is the first one we've looked at. I'm going to see if it's got all the elements that we need. So first of all, where it says get affiliate link, I'm going to right click that, open it up in a new tab, and we're going to take a look at what this product, this offer has got for us. All right, so we can see that this offer, if we click here on the products, it's got a big funnel. Right, now that's important because you want to make as much money as you possibly can. So we can see that the main product, now what was that called? Front end. All right, the main product, the front end is $17. You're going to make $8.50. So there's 50% commissions paid on that. Wherever you see this little inline upsell here, that means that on the checkout page for the main product, there will be like the option to add something. All right, so this is exclusive affiliate program access. It's $4, you earn $2. It's just a way to get you some more money. But then if we look at the next kind of upsell, $127, you can make $63 out of that, $63.50, $98.50 out of this one. You know, so there's some nice ones in there, $198.50 out of this one. And if we come back over to the overview label, you'll see that the commission range is from $8.50 to $1,065. Now remember, I said it, you know, it's not unusual. You could make a $7.95 front end sale and end up making $1,000. That is how you could do it. So this is the kind of offer that has got a big funnel, and it means that there's a chance you could make more money. Now, one of the things that we might want to do is check out the vendor. You'll see this link here is clickable. So if we click on that link there, then that is going to show us if this vendor has had any other launches and how well they've done. So here we can see they've had 3 launches so far. One of them is also the same one that's launching again, so that's a relaunch. And they've done 250 plus sales each. Now, to be fair, that's not too bad. It doesn't sound like a huge amount, but it's not too bad. All right, so that gives you an idea that this is going to convert and you are able to get sales. So coming back to the JV page, we can see we've got bonuses. And if I click on that, that is, what is that going to do? No, that didn't go. No, right. So that didn't go anywhere. So we look, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We can see the launch dock. Now the JV dock is usually the place where you'll find bonuses. So I'm going to right click, open that up in a new tab and see what we've got here. So here we can see JV page, affiliate link, a lot of the same stuff that you'd get on the JV page itself. Demo video there, sales video, bonuses. All right, it's a shame. So on this one, it says ping me for special bonuses. All right, quite often in the JV doc, it would have links to bonuses, and so you don't even have to contact the vendor. But what you can do, because obviously we've got AI these days, right? So we could take this product and let me see. This is what I would do. So this says about Lexi AI. It says world's first AI app that builds, grows, ranks, and monetizes self-updating blogs in any niche. 100% hands-free forever, allowing us to hijack 1,867 clicks and make $226.34 per day. In order to get some bonuses, if you didn't get a response from the vendor, for example, or they said, oh, do you know what, you're a newbie, I'm not going to give you any bonuses, because some of them can be a bit arsey like that, right? Not often, right? And I'm not saying this vendor either, I'm just saying like it can happen. But all we would do is we would take this, right, and go Control C, put it into our clipboard, and then we're going to go over to ChatGPT and we're going to ask ChatGPT to make us bonuses. So let's do that now. So I've said, now this is called a prompt, right? And I just want to say, if you've never used ChatGPT before and you see people talking about prompts and prompt engineering and all that, at the end of the day, you just chat to ChatGPT. There's no need to get all fancy with this prompt engineering. I've said, this is a product I'm promoting. Please create a relevant and congruent, exciting and valuable bonus I can offer potential buyers. And then I've just pasted in that little bit of text that we saw just there, right? Now, I don't know what it's going to come back with. I'm doing this live, you're going to watch, but I reckon that it's going to be able to give us a fairly decent bonus. So let's take a look. So it says, nice, that product already sounds like a powerhouse. Here's a highly congruent bonus idea that complements and amplifies what the product does. So the bonus is AI Blog Profit Booster, your fast track system to 10x blog earnings. What it is an exclusive training and resource bundle designed to supercharge your results with the AI Blog tool. I mean, look, this is good stuff, right? It really is. What's inside? Why it's irresistible. Would you like me to mock up a bonus graphic or write short sales blurb to include? Yes, so I'm going to say yes, please. You always have to say please, because if AI take over the world, then they'll say, no, he was a good guy, she was a good gal. All right, so yes, please, a graphic. This is why I paused it when I was typing before. Graphic would be great. All right, but obviously what we do want it to do is create the actual bonus. So let's go back to this. So what's inside is a 100-day fast monetization blueprint, which is a step-by-step strategy, top 50 evergreen offers that convert, AI prompts, blah, 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 blah. Now it's going to take some time to create all of that, and we don't want to be sitting here too long, but I would say, let's start off by saying, going to copy that, Control C to copy that. So I said, please create this part so I can copy and paste into a Google Doc. And here you can see we've already got that bonus AI Blog Profit Booster, 100-day fast monetization blueprint, top 50, blah, 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 blah. So that's all done. So you didn't even have to do the image, you know, this is how easy this stuff is. And I'm going to put a colon there and then just paste that, so the first one, and just see what it comes back with. What I like to do is take whatever ChatGPT does and then just paste that into a Google Doc, and then you share the Google Doc, and that's the access to your bonus, and job done. That's how you give away the bonus. So can you write this guide, please? Let's just see if it can do that, because it keeps summarizing it and saying, no, yeah, good, but can we just please have the guide? Right, here we go. There you go. Right, that's it. So that's how easy it is to get yourself a bonus. All right, and bonuses are really important. You can see this is good. It's copy and pasteable. It's got all the. So we would literally just take that, copy paste it into a Google Doc, and you've got your bonus, and you're sorted. All right. But bonuses are important because what they do is they increase the conversions on your promotions, because some people will be bonus hunting. They're literally thinking, right, I like the look of this program that this person is offering, but I wonder if anybody out there is offering bonuses. And then they might go, I wonder if anybody's offering better bonuses. And so I found out early on when I started doing this that bonuses can make a massive difference, and it really did make a massive difference to the amount of money that I was making by offering bonuses. So I've done that ever since to this very day. Okay, so bonuses are really, really important. We've got the bonus here. That's the first one. You can see, I mean, look at that. All good, all good. So that's how you would make a bonus if you can't find a bonus on the JV doc, or if the vendor doesn't get back to you. Okay. Now the next thing you're going to need is a Google account. Now you probably have one, but if you don't, get yourself a Google account. That's going to give you a Gmail email address. It's going to give you your Drive, which has got your slides in there, it's got spreadsheets in there, Google Docs in there. It's just brilliant. And in this business, I use Drive a hell of a lot. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using ScreenPal to record our screen, and we can just make some simple slides from the sales page that we can go through, and we can just present that. All right, so you don't have to have your face on camera if you don't want to. If you can, then that's going to help you, because people can then get to know you, like you, trust you, and all that stuff they say. All right, so if you can, then that's fine, but I totally understand if you can't get your face on camera. I mean, there was a point when I didn't even want to get my voice on a video, so I do get it. All right, but if you can, then that's all good. So all we're going to do is going to go new and slides. All right, that's going to bring up a slide with a couple of boxes here that I always just delete these out and put my own text boxes in. So I'm just going to delete those out. And then we are going to go to the sales page for the offer that we are going to promote. So if we come to the sales page preview, there's not a sales page there yet. Oh, I thought that it must be. I would have thought it must be. Let's go back to the affiliate link here, because it's done 250 sales previously. So I would have thought there was a sales page. So we're going to click on that button there and see if there is a sales page, and there is. All right, so I thought there would be. So what we can do with slides is, this is a sales page, so this has got the high converting sales copy. And one of the easiest ways, if I just get me out of the way down here, one of the easiest ways to create some slides for you to record and to get high conversions is just to use the work that's already been done for you. They may have employed an expensive copywriter to write this. They might not, but they may have done. So we're just going to go Windows, Shift and S for the snippet tool. If you're on a Windows, if you're on Mac, then I think that's Control something, don't know. You can look it up. All right, we're just going to take this for the first slide. All right, so we're going to come over to the first slide and paste that in, and you can see straight away, very easy. I'm going to go for the background. I mean, is that kind of dark? It's dark, isn't it? Background. We just go dark, go black, and see how that looks. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And we can always make that bigger if we wanted to. But that's your first slide. So imagine you're recording your screen with ScreenPal, and you can say, hey, it's John here, if your name's John. If your name's not John, you can say what your name is, all right? So I'd say, hey, it's Trevor here, and today I'm reviewing Lexi AI. Now what you would do is you would click on slideshow. You've got your Screencast-O-Matic, your ScreenPal, I should say now, recording, just as I am here right now, all right? And you don't have to have your camera on, but you can if you want, etc. Say, hey, it's Trevor here. This is Lexi AI, my review for Lexi AI. And this is the world's first app that builds, grows, ranks and monetizes self-updating blogs in any niche. It's 100% hands-free forever, allowing us to hijack 1,867 clicks and $226.34 per day. All right, now all we've done is literally read what's on the sales page, and you can go through, you can continue to do that, making slides. All you would do is like you right click this, duplicate slide, go back over to the sales page, come down to another bit that looks good, right? So for example, that bit, and we could snip that, take that, drop that into the slides as slide number 2. So we can delete that, pop that in, just move that down a bit. And then when we do slideshow, we just use the arrow keys to go through, right? You would just read out the next slide, and you continue doing that. Now, the thing to remember is that what you want to do in there, you need to have what they call calls to action, CTAs. And the calls to action, we are going to be leveraging our bonuses. So remember the bonus that we got ChatGPT to make us. So we're going to say, look, if you pick this up through me today, you are going to get a massive bonus bundle, and you could put a copy of this, you could paste that, so we could right click, copy image, come over to the slides, we could right click, duplicate slide, and delete that and paste that in. And you could say, if you pick this up through me today, you're going to get this massive bonus bundle, which includes $100 per day fast action, fast monetization blueprint, top 50 evergreen affiliate offers, AI prompts vault, done for you lead magnet pack, secret traffic multiplier method. Actually sounds like a really good bonus, doesn't it? So what you want to be doing is selling your bonuses. So, you know, apart from the fact that this Lexi looks great, like if you pick it up through me today, you're going to get the following absolutely free of charge, ready and waiting for you when you buy through my link. And that is how you increase the conversions on the offer. Now, the other way that you could do this is, as I mentioned earlier, you could just literally screen share the sales page. You say, hey, it's Trevor here, and this is Lexi AI. And you just start reading it through, but instead of doing slides, you're just going to go through the sales page. And at this point, you could say, look, you know, it's a 3-step process. All you need to do is get the access, activate it, and you're going to profit. And you just go through and you find things that catch your eye and things that you think are attractive. You're looking for benefits and not features. All right. It's always like, if you pick this up, you're going to be able to this and that. All right. You know, whatever this claims it would do. And then once you finish that, you could also then show them your bonuses. And even if you wanted to, you could say, and obviously you'd copy and paste this into a Google Doc, but you're going to get this bonus bundle, and then you can show them part of it, etc., part of the Google Doc, just to show them that. So that's another way that you can do it that gets the review done a lot quicker. But what I like about slides is, in slides, it means that you've got the ability to take control. So for example, we duplicate that slide, delete that out. We could insert a text box, and then in that text box, we can write whatever we want. So make that a nice font like Montserrat, and make that light. And we can just type in here whatever we want. All right, if you can type. I'm doing it around my mic and stuff, is awesome. So the thing is, the point I'm making is, apart from the fact that I can't type, is if you use the slides and you put in whatever you want, you won't forget anything. So if you think, oh, I wanted to mention that, you know, I thought that was really good, and like, you've done a little bit of research on the product, the slides guide you through. All right, so there's no awkward silences, there's no stumbling. You just go next, next, next. So you can sit there and create the perfect presentation, and then let the slides guide you through for better conversions. So once you've recorded your review video, you're going to upload it. So you will need a YouTube channel. Make sure you've got that. Again, that's free and it's part of your Google account. All right, so that comes with your Google account. So get your YouTube channel, upload your video, and then you're going to call the video product name review. So if we were doing that particular product, for example, that is Lexi AI. So we would call the video Lexi AI review. Now you could put Lexi AI review and bonuses. You can put something after it, but make sure it starts with Lexi AI review. And then the description, the title is Lexi AI review. First line in the description would also be Lexi AI review or product name review. And then you'd have, what I tend to do is a little dash and put bonus qualifying link, and then you put in your affiliate link. So if you were going to be doing this on Warrior Plus, for example, in order to get your link, you would click on request approval, and then you type some notes in there. All right, so don't leave it blank, because you will not get approved if you leave it blank. I can tell you that much. But what you might want to do is something like this. So I've said, hi, I'm being trained by Trevor Carr. You can name drop me, and I will be creating a review video, so it should convert well for me. Don't put stuff like, I've got 500,000 email subscribers, I've got 20 million social media followers, because that's just a load of rubbish. No one believes that. And if they see that, they're just going to think, yeah, all right, whatever, move on, you know. So just be honest. And if you want to name drop me, you can. You don't have to, but obviously I'm just saying you can if you want to. But tell them you're creating a review video, so they know that the traffic's good. Because people go out and buy traffic. They might go and buy 10,000 clicks, and those clicks can often be complete rubbish, and they won't convert. And all they do is affect the conversion ratios on that particular offer. So the vendor will be like, oh, I'm going to ban this person from promoting because they've sent 10,000 clicks without a sale. Right? It's not what you want to do. The way I'm showing you is the way you want to do it if you actually want to get sales. So something like that is what you need to do. And then once you've done that, you're going to get your link, and your link is going to look like this. So this is one of those offers that I showed you my stats promoting earlier. By the way, if you want to pick this up through me, I've got some pretty good bonuses for you, and you can find the link to my review for this particular offer below this video as well. But this is your affiliate link here, all right? So we're going to right click and copy that. Now that link is the link that gets you paid. But what we're going to do is put some tracking ID on, and I'll show you how to do that now. So I've opened up a notepad here and I'm going to paste that in, and you can see here that it's got the HTTPS and the whole thing ends in a 0. Now after the 0, it's really simple. Don't let the words tracking put you off, right? Just put a // and then whatever you want. So on my YouTube videos, for example, I tend to do things like this: YouTube YT and then today's date 16/04. That way I can track that back. So any sales that come through will show YT 16/04 in my account, and I can see exactly where the sales were made. It's important that you do that because you want to know what's working and what's not. Now to begin with, you know, if you do a review for this product and a review for that product and you're only doing it on YouTube, you're going to know that it's coming from YouTube. But as things develop and you're doing more and more reviews, you might be putting something on a website, you might be mailing some people, then you can want to change that. So for example, if I'm mailing out of my Aweber autoresponder, I'll put AW in today's date. If I'm mailing out of my GetResponse autoresponder, I put GR in today's date. All right, so it's just tracking so you know where the sales came from. Now you might be wondering, all right, well, how does this work, Trev? How are we going to get sales coming through just by doing this? And that's a good question, and I'm going to tell you exactly how this works, and this is no fanny, this is the absolute truth. All those launches that we saw there on Munchai, all right, there's like day after day after day, it's all these different launches. The big JVs, the big affiliates with their massive email lists of tens of thousands, they'll go in and they'll pick out ones that they're going to promote, and they typically will send an email using that affiliate link, all right, and without any tracking half the time, that goes out straight to the sales page. So they will literally broadcast to their list straight to the sales page. No review, no bonuses, job done. So the people that are receiving all of these emails, so an offer launches and all these people get emails and like, oh, this looks interesting, you know, and looking at it on their phone and think, yeah, I like the look of that. I might get that, but I wonder if anyone's getting any bonuses. That's how we come in, because then they go and search, right? They search on YouTube and Google for product name review, and lo and behold, your video pops up. They watch your video, they see that it's good, they see that you've mentioned all the benefits, why they should get it, they've seen your call to action, they've seen your bonus bundle, and then they click through, they buy through your link, and then you get paid for that and any upsells that they get. And that is the simple way to make money online this week. Now, I promised you that I've got something that will give you a massive leg up, and that is I'm going to give you guaranteed approval to promote one of my high converting offers. This is one of my latest launches. It's had Product of the Day awards twice in a week, and it's absolutely flying off the shelves. Now, the reason that this is going to give you a leg up is because when we start as affiliates, one of the hardest things, believe it or not, is actually getting approved to promote. And because you can't get started, and so you can't make affiliate commissions, and therefore your ranking doesn't go up, then you can never get started. It's kind of like a vicious circle. So what I'll do is there's a link below this video that I'd like you to go ahead, click on that link, and in the box just say Trev sent me, all right, and I'll get you guaranteed approval to promote one of my high converting offers so you can start making money from that immediately. And don't forget my free training. You'll find a link in the description below this video. That's not going to cost you anything but your time, and if you want to learn how you can scale things up to $10,000 plus per month, then you need to go and check that out now. It's free training, the link's below, so do that as well. Now, I'd just like to say, if you're still watching this video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your attention. And just over, you're going to see another video that's going to teach you even more ways to make money online this week. So go ahead, watch that video now, and I'll see you soon. All the best.